I've been to Canada before. Granted, it's been a long time, but I remember it being cool but clear. The food was phenomenal. The cathedrals were really intimidating, and the car spotting for the era wasn't half bad. However, Ryan and I have never been to Niagara Falls. I know, foolish. Very foolish. So when Geoff offered us the opportunity to come with him to pick up his freshly refinished style 65s, we really couldn't pass up the opportunity. Now, anyone who knows Ryan and I know that we hate the cold, like Ford versus Chevy levels of loathing. However, despite it being February, the day before we went on this trip, it was 74 degrees. I had shorts on. Ryan had the car out. The weather was sunny. It was amazing. We were happy. So inevitably, when we decided to go on this trip, so, yeah. Beautiful New York.
Is this Cher? What is this?
Beautiful.
It is Cher.
Is it? You always did have an eclectic taste in music.
Blends, Sirius XM Love, Caliente, and Holiday Traditions.
Holiday traditions.
Holiday traditions. What is it? Easter music?
Oh, good lord. Oh, was it? Boo, 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 boo. Yeah.
So, we are in New York. Are we in a city in New York, or we're just in New York? I don't really know. Hey, Geoff.
What's up?
Hey, Kennan.
Hi, Ryan.
And we're en route to Canada. We'll be going north shortly. And actually doing really well. Yeah, so I went to settings. Go to onboard. And we didn't reset all of that, but we were getting 23.5 mpgs at right around 75. So we had some Tim Hortons. How was it?
Delicious.
Delicious. Yeah. What'd you have?
I had the farmer's breakfast sandwich.
Ooh, look at you. I had a donut, and it was also delicious. So now we're about 120 miles from Toronto. We're actually very close to Niagara, but that's, I think we're going to be tonight.
Usually when we go and do these trips, there are always surprises along the way. And boy, did Kevin have a surprise car in store for us.
Sorry, Kennan.
The loudest 528 I've ever heard.
What kind of exhaust setup do you have?
Ryan would criticize the expansion tank, naturally.
I was due.
First time in an M5 touring.
It's most likely to see like an E39 M5 on the street than a regular touring, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
So when I found this one for sale, score.
Did you say you paid for it? $1,000?
$1,000. He told me like, oh yeah, the engine is. I told him, yeah, that's perfect. So it's going scrap, you know. So 1,000 is. He wanted more, but I told him, to be honest, I'm taking the engine, everything garbage. I'm not gonna fix it.
186,000.
But the engine and the stuff is here.
Man, that really sounds like a muscle car.
Yeah.
Especially on that lower RPM, like 1500.
It's a quite.
Still pulls like an M5 too.
Okay, so we're at Kevin's house. This is his E46 330. I believe it is an XI in topaz blau metallic with a black interior. Oh no, just a, yeah, so 330XA, so very similar to Ryan's car, in much better shape, objectively. No rust on it. Very nice car. There's the E30 or E39 M5 Touring. Kevin had an E39 M5 before, but unfortunately it got totaled, so the drivetrain was then swapped into his friend's car, and that's what's in that. Very cool. And then here is his carbon black 1999 E39 M5, sitting on winter wheels. He has Style 65 with his Pilot Super Sports, and of course this is a very interesting car because I'm an American and we didn't get this option that you could have the I believe they're called the comfort seats, which has that bit that bends in the middle. So really cool. And then of course he has the black kilometer gauges, the Eurospec gauges, which is awesome. So this car is very, very cool. I think so. It has sunshades, split folds, telephone, rear PDC because it's a 99. He said it was once owned by an executive at BlackBerry. So really cool car. He doesn't drive it in the winter, but yeah, that thing is awesome. Alright, so this is a May of 2000 540. It's probably the nicest 540 I've ever seen. It's got, so, 6-speed, navigation, it's got the comfort seats, like every car that's here, so it seems. Something's not quite right with the transmission, but obviously gauges in kilometers, leather is in amazing shape. This came from California originally, and it is beautifully spec'd. I don't know how many kilometers are on it, but very nice. Very much pre-facelift. I think these are DJ Auto lenses, or depot lenses maybe, because I see writing on the license plate is great.
That one's pretty good, but it's not perfect.
In my car, they never line up.
Not a whole lot of stone chips on it, but yeah, really nice car.
And that's why we're here. OEM style 65 wheels. We've got some spacers, 5 mils in the back, and I forget what he said now, 12 millimeters in the front, just so we could get home. The bolts he had before were too wide, or too long, so we had to put the spacers on, but it looks fantastic.
And that is cool. Look at how the color changes. Yeah, I do remember the excavators.
But this fence is new. Them beside each other.
Yeah, we could get a couple like that.
But white, yeah, like it has to stick out.
It has to stick out. Well, you know.
Geoff got it right. It's Las Vegas of the Northeast here in Niagara Falls, Ontario. We're going to room here tonight. We're going to go check the falls out, I think, get a night view, and then go back and check into our hotel. It's cold as hell, but that's pretty cool. That's the bridge to the USA. That's not the bridge we came over before. We were further west. But the lights keep changing color. And there's another section over there. I've never been here before, so I don't know what to expect. It's really cool though. It's just really cold.
So was it worth it?
I'd say so. Great one.
Okay, we come back in day. It's too cold. Oh my god. Of course, we find the one other M car in the parking lot. It's a titanium silver 6-speed E46 M3 with the, not to my taste, dovetail spoiler. Also from Ohio.
No way, really?
County 50.
So the trip as a whole then, it was amazing. Despite the cold, we got to meet some great people who had some very cool cars and some very cool stuff that goes along with them. We got to meet people who are just as passionate about these things as we are, and it's nice to know that we aren't alone in our insane obsession with this old 5 Series. They just understand what makes the E39 special, and that's what being in this community is all about. Niagara Falls, too, is amazing. I'm glad I finally got to see it. I can't believe it's taken me 21 years to do so, but I'm happy that I get to check that one off of my list. The big thing about this trip that makes me really excited, though, of course, is Timmy Fest. For E39 Source, that's sort of our kingpin of events. And we met some more people who will, hopefully, be in attendance this year. I have to say, though, what an amazing trip. These little trips that come out of nowhere are really special. And I like filming these videos, and there's going to be another one coming in a couple of weeks. But for now, I hope you enjoyed this one, and I hope you stay tuned. I think that's enough. I'm tired. I'm going to bed now.